From your local weather authority, this is your forecast first.
Good evening, everyone. We have a cold front moving into the area, and it's actually sparking a few showers here and there, mostly in our northern counties. Here's what it looks like right now in the Terre Haute area with our Graber Post building cam. We're on the south side of town there, looking at 41 and I-70. Not much going on there. You can see the cooler weather starting to work in there, where we got some 50s up to the north, but still in the 70s everywhere else. There's the satellite and the radar, and again, you'll notice just to the north, we got a little bit of rain showing up. You can see that on the Dorset Automotive Doppler radar there in southern Clay County, also into Putnam County. Here's what it looks like, though, with the forecast overnight. Temperatures turning cooler. We'll talk about how much cooler in just a little bit.
Your news now. This is WTWO News at 11.
Now it's family first still, I think. Party second, and country third or last. And that's very destructive.
Tonight, two former congressmen speak about the current state of our national government on the ISU campus. Hear what they had to say.
This is the final call for Currington Fire Unit 713, District Treat, Dayfield.
And a firefighter who died in the line of duty is remembered today after decades of service to his community.
A bus driver has a unique power where they could be that child's first smile of the day and that child's last positive greeting.
Plus, if you've ever wanted to drive a bus, now is your chance to help a local school corporation. Thanks for watching. Tuesday's election is now in the rear window, but dozens of community members got the chance to get a behind-the-scenes look at, from two former congressmen at politics. Today, Bill Enyart, a Democrat from Illinois who served from 2012 to 2014, and Chris Shays, a Connecticut Republican who was in office for over 20 years, spoke to a group on ISU's campus about the state of national politics. Will Price joins us now with details on what they had to say. Will.
Yeah, Mike, it's part of a program called Congress to Campus, and they went through their careers, but also gave their thoughts on current issues like polarization in Washington and what they hope changes going forward. Dozens gathered at Indiana State on Wednesday to hear from two former members of Congress. Bill Enyart and Chris Shays spoke for about an hour, shaking hands, answering questions, and giving their perspective on their careers and current issues. Shays, who was in office from 1987 to 2009, says he loves speaking with the younger generation as he feels they've been left in a tough spot.
And we've left our children a $33 trillion debt. That means $1 trillion, not billions, not millions, trillion. And that means that we got to enjoy the expense, but you have to pay the bill. And, you know, we need to turn that around.
He attributes some of those problems to inaction in Washington and says two issues he wants to see tackled are the filibuster and gerrymandered districts. Enyart, a Democrat who served in Congress for one term, says one thing he sees are politicians who have ulterior motives.
They just turn on cable news and you'll see them there talking away and taking very controversial positions or throwing meat to their base, whichever color of their base is, whether it's red or blue. So that hasn't changed a whole lot.
Shays says that's one of the biggest changes from when he took office over 35 years ago.
When I was first elected, it was family first, country second, party third. Now it's family first still, I think, party second, and country third or last. And that's very destructive.
This won't be the last that students get to hear from them, as the two congressmen will speak to additional students throughout classes tomorrow. Mike?
All right, very interesting. Thanks, Will.